Hey folks, this week's video is going to be more of a update video than anything else. I've had several things happening in the background that are not complete, so I couldn't give you a full video, but I'm just going to give you a little brief synopsis of what I'm working on. Joey has an update on his red Jeep that also the filming of that didn't go the way he anticipated. So anyway, I'll let Joey explain that, and then we're going to talk about the F600. It's having some problems, and the little Nissan Hardbody over here is having some problems.
Hey everybody, Joey with Booney's Garage. So, I don't know if y'all remember, but front differential was trashed on that. Got to rebuild it. More on it later. So whenever I was building that red Jeep over there, front differential is trashed on it right now. I've actually got to rebuild the front differential. More on that later. Actually, the rear differential was trashed. I started looking at things and I fixed the front differential, basically regeared it. Well, I went to the same gears. I went to 488s in it, which is what I had before, and put a new Yukon zip locker in it. And man, it was nice. It was super nice. But it didn't fix the horrible noise that was coming from the Jeep. So I was like, well, let me look at the rear diff. Pulled the rear diff. There were hunks of metal in the rear diff. And so basically I re-geared this Jeep, both axles, and truth is I'm kind of a hack. You know, everything I have learned about Jeeps and mechanic work comes from YouTube University. And so I didn't film it because there's a lot more qualified people doing a lot better job. And I didn't want to put that out there and have people think it was an instructional video, because it's not. I didn't know what I was doing. And I will say that the front and rear diff, I've got about 300 miles on it so far. I've broken them in, you know, per Revolution's instructions. I put Revolution gears in it. Let me just say this about that. I don't know what I'm doing. I just Google something and then try it. Usually works. These gears are not as crappy as they were before. I won't say they're a professional job, but they are not as bad as they were before. They don't make any noise. They don't howl. My old gears weren't set up properly. They weren't deep enough. So I had a lot of howl. So whoever I bought the axles from didn't know what they were doing. I don't pretend to know what I'm doing, but I apparently know more than they did. So gears are in a better place. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, I got about 300 miles on it. They're doing good, not making any noise. I'm planning on taking this rig hunting later this month. I'm going on an elk hunt for about a week, and I'll be taking that. Oh, here, let me show you. Yeah, my neighbor has a sick-ass Beamer. He's pretty cool. He actually, that's his overland trailer, and he has a built Land Cruiser, like a 80 series Land Cruiser that's pretty awesome on 37s. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update on the red Jeep. The old girl's doing good, in a lot better shape than she was, and I'm taking her hunting later this month. Peace. God bless. Love you guys.
The F600, it's having some problems, and the little Nissan Hardbody over here is having some problems. The F600 was driving as well as I expected it from the time that I bought it, until I drove it into the shop the other day to work on the steering. the steering job worked out really, really well, but then it developed a miss, or so I thought. It turns out it was much worse than a miss. It was a bunch of misses. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about.
Like, if you pull this one off,
Yeah.
then you pull this one off, you pull this one off. Which one was it?
I think it's that one. And the second one in the back.
Here?
No.
Here?
That one, I think.
And you got you a 4-cylinder.
Wow.
Ow! You got you a 3-cylinder.
Holy moly.
All right, go shut her down.
Yeah. Three-cylinder truck, and it was running better than this.
You may have fouled a plug. You may have a bunch of plugs fouled.
Well, I'm saying I may have had a 4-cylinder all this time, and I just lost
Yeah.
one, and now I'm got a 3-cylinder.
Yeah. So
Holy moly!
if I was gonna do it,
Oh, I'd just do all 8. Yeah,
oh, for sure,
For sure.
do all 8.
That's happening.
But then I would buy plug wires too,
oh yeah,
and cap and rotor.
yeah. That's wild. I can't believe it was still running on 3 cylinders.
And then we'll have to adjust the carburetor again, because I had to lower the idle because it'll be actually hitting on all 8.
Right.
But yeah, we'll put spark plugs in it and maybe get it firing on all 8 cylinders, and it may, do a little better.
So yeah, we went to the parts store and could not find spark plugs or distributor cap or rotor for this old truck. And so then I've been doing some research online. I also went to another parts store on a later date and got some of the parts that I need. So I'm still having to try and get parts together for this. I'll keep you guys updated. The little Nissan Hardbody over here is having some problems. So the Nissan has had a stumble in it for a while at 2,500 RPM. And Matt and I have been going round and round in circles trying to figure that out. Morning, folks. So my little Nissan has been having a bit of a stumble for a little while at, 2,500 RPM or so. And I just found a broken wire that might be the problem. If you can see that down in there. See right there? That wire there's a green wire there that's all corroded and broken. And I don't know if that's a ground wire or a control wire, but either way, if I'm not getting a good signal to my coil, that might explain the stumble. All right, I'm back from Matt's. Couple of things. He's got parts of another old Nissan, so I got a chunk of a wiring harness, and a couple of smaller butt connectors, because all the ones I had were the next size up, and it works, but those smaller ones will be better. So let's see if we can get this fixed. Holy moly. Do not apply while equipment's energized. Turn off vehicle. Locate the map sensor. Unplug the wire harness. Remove the housing. Shop towel. 10 to 15 sprays of this stuff. Moment of truth. Or moment of you did a thing that didn't hurt nothing but wasn't really necessary. Well, dead gum. Back to the drawing board. I'll talk to you guys when I figure something else out. I mean, I've checked ignition, I've checked fuel, I've checked my vacuum lines. I mean, I need to go get like a vacuum tester and actually pull a vacuum, I guess. I've cleaned the map sensor. But I mean, the little truck cranks up my idles good. I don't know. Drop a comment if any of you guys out there are master Nissan mechanics and know a trick that I hadn't thought of. Let me know. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all, and I'll see you next time.